Hey y'all, I'm the old man, and I'm in quarantine. So, which one of these haven't I played already? Oh, I haven't played 4. Let's do that one. The worst one, I feel, of all the Nintendo Mega Mans. So, as I said, I'm in quarantine, and I'm willing to bet you are too. And so I thought, hey, maybe it would be a good time to play a game and see if I can remember how to play and talk at the same time. Because I used to be alright at it, and now I'm kind of, but I thought it might be something interesting to do. I don't actually have any more time than I had previously when I was going to work, because now I work remotely. But at least I don't have a commute, so. And as you can already see, my playing has already suffered very much. Now, I said this one was the worst one, and I think it's because it just feels, to me it feels very stiff. Mega Man 4 has always felt very stiff, gameplay-wise for some reason, and I don't know why. Just everything kind of feels stiff. And of course it's the first one without Dr. Wily as the antagonist for the first half. And it's the first to start the whole, it's not Dr. Wily, but yeah, really it is. But yeah, overall, very stiff, I think, this one. But I'm gonna play it anyway, and see if I can figure out how to talk and play at the same time. My kids are here, they're making noise in her sister's room. My wife is already working from home. I don't have to go in until a little bit later. So, let's see if I can pull this off. I apologize, again, if I'm a little bit rusty on commentary. So, and game, and playing as well, so. I always did like the charge shot in Mega Man 4, even though some people don't like it because they think it kind of takes some of the utility away from the other weapons, but I was never one to use. Oh, goodness sake. Let's get hit by all the bombs. Is that a good idea? Excuse me, I was never one to use a lot of the weapons anyway. Like I said before, I'm kind of bad at using what I have to better myself in my gaming. So it's been several years since I did a series. And you're probably wondering where I might have gone, and basically it was my job is normal hours, normal people hours, and with the addition of a second child, we had one in late, like December 2016, we had a second child, and you'll be surprised how much that second child cuts into your free time, because the first child isn't so bad, but and she was getting older anyway, but the second kid, oh my word, yeah. I just didn't have as much time as I used to have. I'm gonna get through this, guys, I promise. I'm not trying to hit every fish, necessarily. So I just ran out of time, and I just didn't have the energy or the time, and I really still don't. I'm kind of doing this to keep myself sane during quarantine, because I need to do something, because we're both working from home, and my wife gets to be in another room with the door locked, but I, because I need the bandwidth, am in like the main thoroughfare of the house where all the kids trample through, so I get to field a lot of the requests for tablets and food and all that crap. So going a little crazy. Not necessarily from the staying home. I can handle that. I don't like people anyway. It's more the overstimulation that's driving me a little bonkers. And we beat Toadman because he is really easy. Probably the easiest Robot Master of all of the Nintendo Mega Mans. I can't think of one that's easier. Except for Metal Man on easy with the Metal Blade in Mega Man 2. That's easy. But overall, I actually really like working from home. It's going to be a hard sell to get me to go back to the office. I don't want to go back to the office. I really don't. I think we'll do 2 videos. We'll do 2 guys per video, 2 stages per video. And of course, the next one is Brightman, so we'll go ahead and do him. Not a very well-designed Robot Master, I think. I don't like the big light bulb on his head. So our experience, and we've been doing the whole social distancing thing. Last night my wife did some board games and stuff with some friends over Discord, and really we've only gone out to get groceries. So that's really, really boring. And oh, I have to just guess. There we go. This is really boring. That's the worst thing about quarantine. But I have to say, I am fortunate that that is the worst thing about our quarantine. Like, so we're not missing paychecks or anything because we can work from home. And so that we're very fortunate for that. But it is very boring on top of that. And I just had my second little one that I just talked about, who is partially responsible for the no let's playing. And she just dropped her sippies on the floor, and now she's all set. And if you're curious, which I know you are not, I actually have the start button mapped to the R button on the PlayStation, because I find that it's easier to access. And it was very much when I was playing the first Mega Man, which maybe I might do. I haven't decided yet. But I'll be cheating through that one, because I use the pause glitch. And yeah, I don't think it's beatable without it, to be honest. I'm sure somebody's done it, but heaven knows I can't do it. So yeah, that's what's going on with us. We watched Picard. Picard came out. That was amazing. I loved every minute of it. You all right there, dear girl? You got everything? Loved every minute of it. Thought everybody did fantastic. I like the new crew. Right. Now I'm getting cuddles from Eleanor. She's our youngest. I thought everybody did a great job. I loved it. I was glad that crud. I was glad that they kind of didn't do a Next Generation 2. So a lot of people didn't had problems with it. Some people kept saying it was too dystopian, which I don't really understand that criticism much. Like, I mean, I understand that it's not the squeaky clean Next Generation presentation, which I'm actually fine with. But honestly, I keep getting cuddles. I'm actually fine with that, and the reason why some people have problems with the way... I'm not trying to rewind. I forgot that I mapped what button to what. And I have a little distraction over here, too. I'm playing Mega Man 4. Can you say hi into the microphone to everybody? Say hi. No? Okay. Sorry, everybody. Like I said, this is kind of a trial run. Getting back into the swing of it, so I can't guarantee that this video is going to be up to my normal quality. Not that my normal quality was so great in the first place, because I can't say that it was. But anyway, so Picard and being dystopian. I think some of the problem is that people, like, we're used to Star Trek taking on issues, but in a very sort of roundabout way. Like, it's often... it's often like the crew comes in, Kirk and Picard, they come in, they solve the problem of the week on the planet of the week or whatever. Then they yeet away, and that's the end. And I think what we don't realize is that while Star Trek did talk about problems in the modern day, what they usually did was, it was like some aliens. Like, the aliens had the problem, and the Federation knew how to solve it. While the DJ revolved it. But no, the Federation... So it was very much like a, let us, Federation people... No! I never missed that jump. See, that's what happens when you talk and play at the same time. Luckily, I got that extra guy. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more mindful when I'm making those jumps. So the Federation comes in, solves the problem, and then goes away. And we get to kind of identify with the Federation and Kirk and Picard, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna show those aliens how to really live, because we got it all nailed down, and they don't. None of that. Oh, crud. Then you can blame Ellie for that one, because she's making noise. I suppose I can open this. Now I'm opening a little cage for a creature, but you need to be quiet, okay? Can you be a little quieter? Sorry, everybody. So like, at some point I'll get to the point that I was trying to make, and maybe even beat the stage on top of that. So, in Picard, and Deep Space Nine did this too, and Discovery kind of did this, it's not really the Federation, or it's not really the aliens that have the problem. Now, it's... Oh, my word. Oh, guys. This is not going well. Here, I'll open this, but you've got to leave me alone for a little bit, okay? So, it's... The Federation has the problems. And so, since we identified with the Federation, and they're the ones with the problems now, it's not these aliens that we have to show the right way. I think it's a little uncomfortable for some people. And I think that's kind of some, like, maybe a little colonial, imperialistic thinking. We've got it all worked out, and these people need to learn from us. Because that's kind of how it was previous, and now it's not. And I think people might think that's uncomfortable. If anybody can understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry for all the stop-start. Like I said, this is kind of a trial run. Trying to see if I can let's play. I'm not supposed to be in quite yet to work, so I'm taking a little time in the morning, because I tried to do it at night, and at night I'm just exhausted. Get him! Alright, there we go, finally. Okay, let's see if we can, we should be able to beat... We got full life, we should be able to beat Brightman, right? Because he's not too hard. But we're gonna do a little trick. I was informed by a previous Let's Player that you want to like take one hit off him with your Mega Buster and then use the Toad thingy, because if you do that, he won't use the... There's like a check on his AI. Oh my word. And if you use that, he won't use his Time Stopper. So you want to use the... You want to take the one shot off him so he never uses his Time Stopper. It does seem to work. Yay! And I think that'll wrap it up. I think 2 levels is good. I try to keep... I think 20 minutes is about the ideal video length. Even just for myself, because if the video's longer than 20 minutes, I ain't gonna watch it 9 times out of 10. Just not going to. Alright, y'all. See you next time, and we'll do... Who's next? Pharaoh Man and Ringman. See you then.